Hello, my name is Gretel from Gretel's Metals, and today I'm going to be filming a day in the life of a jeweller with Kernowcraft. Thank you so much for inviting me to do this. I'm so excited to take everyone along to see what I get up to on a daily basis as a small business owner slash self-taught silversmith. Before anything, I like to start my day off with a dog walk. I like to connect with nature before I spend the rest of the day at home working. Callie and I actually walked over to my dad's house where we spent a couple of hours with him before I had to then go to the sorting office and collect Xander from uni. So I've just got to the Royal Mail sorting office and I'm going to take my parcel and yeah, I'm not going to film when I go in there because that's embarrassing. But I picked Xander up from uni. There he is. That's my boyfriend. Once I got home, I tidied up my studio, specifically my workbench. I always like to tidy it before I get on with work, before I have to make it messy again. So that is what I did. And then I will give you a little studio tour. Before I get started with jewellery making and messing up my workshop, I thought I would show you around. So here is my vise. That's like the start of my studio. Behind here is actually where we have the washing and drying machine, which I'm not going to show you because that's not part of the studio tour. But the start of the studio starts at this vise with a drawing plate. I believe that's what it's called, but that's where I like to make my wire. And I have my mini Durston Tools rolling mill, which I could not live without. I absolutely love it. I also have my Durston Tools workbench, which I got in October 2021. In September 2020 was when I started, and I worked in a tiny corner of my bedroom. And then in October 2020, I started working at a dining table. And now look at this incredible upgrade. Oh, it's been a year of this workbench. I absolutely love this workbench. So yes, this is my studio, and this is where I work every single day. I always have my little friend here. She's always in the studio by my side. So I'm never alone. Especially like being self-employed and especially like full-time self-employed working from home, it gets very lonely. So I love to have Callie by my side every single day. Once I tidied the studio, I sat down to do some admin. I worked on my website and I also replied to some emails and DMs. I like to do this before I get on with any jewellery making. And I also ate my lunch. It was quite a late lunch, as you can see, it was quite dark outside, but it felt really cosy, and I normally do this sort of routine before making jewellery for the evening. So it's now 5 p.m. and I'm going to get on with jewellery making for the evening. That's normally the schedule that I do. I like to spend the day doing admin, like photos for my website, walking the dogs, going to the post office, all those sorts of admin-y sort of stuff. And then in the evening, that's when I really feel creative, and that's when I decide to make jewellery. I pretty much do that every day. That's like my routine. I know it may seem quite late to some people, but I mean, I do feel bad that I hammer at night time. I feel bad for my family because they're probably like, Gretel, do you really need to be hammering at 9 p.m. when we're all trying to go to bed? But I'm sorry, that's just the way it is. I tend to work best at night time. That's like the time of day where I feel really creative. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to film some of the behind the scenes of how I make jewellery. I have a one day at a time pendant to make, and I'm also going to be cleaning up 2 crescent moons to take with me to a market next weekend, and I'm excited to take you along with me. So at the start of the jewellery making process, I dawdled about, planned what I needed to do, put on Gilmore Girls, and I sat down to work. It's probably not a good idea having a distraction in the background, especially when playing with fire, but nothing bad has happened yet, and hopefully nothing bad ever does happen. I also had to use my tiny blowtorch to do annealing in the process of rolling, which was really annoying as I had no gas left for my big blowtorch, but it is what it is, and it happened to work out well. After using the rolling mill, I then pulled the wire through the draw plate until it was at its correct thickness. Okay, so I'm going to pull my wire through the draw plate one last time, and then my wire is all done. Look at that. Okay, so it's getting on now, it's about 8 o'clock. All I've done is make some wire, which I put in the pickle pot and cleaned up. And I also made some silver sheet, which I now need to sort out into a rectangle for the one day at a time, like base plate. And then I think I'm going to call it a day for the one day at a time pendants and do everything else I need to do. There's still lots to do. I need to finish up some pendants, just give it a little final polish, package them up to send tomorrow. And I feel like that's it actually. I did want to clean up the crescent moons, but that's not really a rush because I've got the markets next week, so I've got some time. But I feel like that's all I really need to do. I am actually going to solder the one day at a time pendants, do all my soldering, throw it in the pickle pot, clean it up so I can finish it tomorrow. I don't know why that part jumped out of my brain, but I was intending on doing the soldering tonight, so I am going to get that done. But I've just been sitting here and thinking about all the day in the life videos I used to watch. I'm saying used to watch like it was ages ago. No, I always like to watch the day in the life videos that Kernowcraft post on their YouTube channel. They are so fun to watch, and I just can't believe that I'm making one. I find it a bit crazy that people will actually be watching this, and I think that's awesome. And I think you should go watch the rest of the day in the life videos that jewelers have posted on the Kernowcraft YouTube channel, because they're all amazing and I find it wicked that I'm a part of this. So here's another thank you for inviting me to do this, because I was just sitting here thinking about how cool it was that I'm doing this, and I've never done anything like this. So yeah, thank you, and go and watch the rest of these videos because they're so fun to watch. So I finished the little stars. These are actually called the Essence Pendant. They are on my website, gretelsmetals.co.uk. These are actually going off in the same order, which is really nice. I love it when people order like a multiple of things. Normally I just get the order of like just one item, but yeah, I'm sending a matching pair and I really like them. So I'm going to pack them up now and I will get them sent off tomorrow. I'm so sorry if you can hear Callie snoozing in the background on my videos. This is what she does every single day. She just comes and lounges in here until I say the W word, then she knows that it's time to go out and have fun. But other than that, she likes to just snooze. Very lazy dog. Okay, so I actually lied earlier when I said that I don't use the space where the washing and drying machines are, because I actually use this worktop to pack my orders. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to pack the 2 orders that I'm sending tomorrow. And I obviously took 1 order today, I'm taking 2 tomorrow. And yeah, I just wanted to say that I personally like going to the post office every single day, rather than going once a week with loads of parcels. I like taking them just slowly throughout the week, dropping them off here and there, because to me it's much easier. So yeah, I'm really grateful that I only have 2 orders to pack rather than a ton of orders, because otherwise I'd be up all night. And it's getting on, it's about 11 p.m. and I'm getting really tired. So let's pack these orders and I think that will be it. Just realised that the angle I was filming the packing video at was absolutely terrible, so I thought I would just end the video now with showing the final touches to each order, which is a jewellery care card, a thank you card, and I also like to handwrite a personalised note and put it all into a wax sealed envelope, and that is that. Tomorrow will be the exact same as today. I'll start off the day by a dog walk, then the post office, and then I'll do some admin, and then in the evening I'll get on with jewellery making. So yeah, that is every single day for me. I really appreciate that you've watched, and I highly suggest going to watch the rest of these videos. They're so fun to watch. And watch the rest of the videos on the Kernowcraft YouTube channel. Like and subscribe, and yeah, thank you so much. I also just want to apologise for looking so tired. It is past midnight. This is what I do every single day, but it's worth being tired to me because I love it, and if I could, I would trade sleep for this, but obviously that wouldn't be very good. So yeah, I'm gonna go to bed now and do the exact same tomorrow. Bye.